even be mad at some of these content creators that switched up. I can't be mad at some of these content creators that said, you know what, I don't Anton anymore after they used to be all on my and all on my. I can't even be mad at trying to seize the moment because they had no motion, they had no visibility until.
Anton Daniels has been streaming live daily, especially after that drama with Corey Hogan. He's been calling out tons of folks, including me and others. I was honestly caught off guard by this clip where he said, I can't even stay mad at certain content creators who flipped the script. Some used to ride my wave hard, always in my comments, hyping me up nonstop. Now they're like, nah, I'm done with Anton. Can't fault.
So even if they know that they're wrong, even if they know that they're treasonous, even if they know that they're leveraging the moment in order to try to get more visibility because otherwise nobody is checking for them. It's a play.
For grabbing the spotlight. They had zero buzz before. Even if they know deep down it's shady or straight up disloyal, they're just playing the game to get eyes on them, 'cause no one's tuning in otherwise. At first, I figured he was shading me, but nah, I've stayed steady for years.
Brown used to be on my nuts. The honest to God truth. Hey man, I like what you're talking about, bro. I like it. Used to be all on my nuts. All the time. All the time. Used to be on my nuts. All on my nuts. I'm keeping it 100.
Racking up over 500 million views across all my channels. Turns out, he was pointing at Brown, who used to flood my comments with love. Yo, I dig what you're saying, bro. Keep it real. All the time. Every video I am staying real here, 100%. Anton was shading Kwame Brown. Word is, Kwame used to stand Anton hard, hyping his takes nonstop. It's wild because Anton's like the slicker, sharper version of Tommy Sotomayor. Same vibe, just more polish. Kwame...
And that's how he was able to build up his platform to get to whatever his subscribers is. But Kwame Brown hit a ceiling because what we all realized was that Kwame Brown wasn't as good as the wave that he was riding. So now what is he doing? He's trying to figure it out. He's trying to figure out the content side. He's trying to do all of this. He's trying to
dug Tommy's commentary back in the day too. But then Kwame flips, drops diss videos on Anton, rides that beef wave to pump his subs. Thing is, he slammed into a growth wall fast. Turns out Kwame's game wasn't strong enough to carry the hype solo from prior search on content drama. Now he's scrambling hard, tinkering endlessly with video formats, jumping on every...
Do all of that. And I respect it. I respect the game. That's the name of the game. He's not able to grow his platform based off of his own analysis, based off of his own content. And so, you know, he do these dusty ass live streams where it's just him off camera. Yeah, because you know me.
Fleeting trend. Yet he just can't crack that next level relying on his own breakdowns or raw clips. His numbers flatlined because the spark that lit his rise wasn't some hidden genius. It was borrowed heat from bigger names. Lands up doing these low-energy, off-camera live streams.
And it's cool, you know what I'm saying? So Kwame get the stimmy pack like everybody else. But you know what's embarrassing is because Kwame is supposed to be better than the dusty he's spending all of his time hanging around.
Streams that straight-up scream, dusty. Grainy audio, no visuals, just him rambling solo while the chat trickles in. It's cool for the early grind. We all start somewhere clawing for views in empty rooms, testing mics that barely work. But come on, it's straight embarrassing when you're positioned to
former #1 pick in the NBA. What are you doing panels with randoms that you don't even know? That's for regular everyday people like me that didn't have the back. I see why Jordan was like, man, it's off.
So basically saying here, your former #1 draft pick.
Rise way above that crowd. Kwame's a former NBA lottery star, top draft pick with ringside stories most creators would kill for. Yet here he is, stuck in the mud with faceless randos, treating YouTube like it's a casual pickup game instead of a pro league. Anton nails the diagnosis dead on. Kwame caught lightning in a bottle with that viral Stephen A. Smith beef, exploding
like, you know, how are you doing what you're doing? And I
would have helped him build his platform more effectively by giving him the game on how he needs to get his platform together, but he keep trying to do what everybody else is doing instead of understanding that he's supposed to be much greater than that.
Overnight on YouTube, without packing real creator chops underneath. 1 minute he's nowhere. The next he's got subs pouring and off pure controversy clout. No polish, no hooks, just riding the wave of two loudmouths clashing. That initial buzz carried him far, sure, pulling in eyeballs hungry for NBA insider tea mixed with hot takes. But waves crash, always do. Once the splash faded, reality hit. His solo content lacked the punch to sustain it. No crisp edits, no magnetic hooks, no consistent voice that glued viewers week after week. He banked on the drama high, figuring fame would autopilot from there, but algorithms don't care about your jump shot. They reward retention, shares, that addictive pull. Flashback to Kwame's entry. Dude drops a rant on Smith, taps into that evergreen sports debate circuit, and boom, millions of views, subs stacking like free throws. Seemed golden at first. Fans ate it up, loving the retired baller speaks truth angle. He leaned in heavy, piling on more feuds, betting personality alone would scale. Worked short-term. His channel ballooned past 1 million easy. But depth? Nah. Breakdowns felt surface level, like barbershop chatter stretched thin. No film study breakdowns that dissected plays frame by frame. No exclusive stories pulling back the league curtain. Nothing to make you hit subscribe twice. Just vibes and volume, yelling over beats that didn't land. A former NBA #1 pick. Think about that pedigree. Walked with giants, suited up against legends, lived the dream 99% of hoop fans only game watch from couches. That alone should have been his cheat code. War stories from locker rooms, behind the scenes on trades gone wrong, the mental grind of draft night hype crashing into rookie walls. Instead, he's hosting panels with nobodies, random TikTok commentators, podcasters with 500 followers, dudes whose biggest flex is a viral SoundCloud link. Who are these cats? No credentials, no pull. Just hot air filling dead air. Laughable when you stack it against his resume. That's pure entry-level hustle, the kind reserved for everyday grinders like me, folks who didn't have lottery luck, no shoe deals, no summer league invites. We scrape by debating in comment sections, building from zero, with borrowed Wi-Fi and phone cams. Kwame? He had the keys to the kingdom handed over. Yet he's playing sandbox ball. I get why Jordan passed on him now, crystal clear. MJ's eye for talent wasn't just hops or handles. It was that killer instinct, the it factor to dominate spotlights long-term. Kwame flashed early, sure, but hit that ceiling quick in the pros. Same story online. No adaptability, no evolution. Jordan saw the raw tools, but not the polish to weaponize them. Same vibe here. Blew up on a borrowed wave, then floundered when it receded. Could have pivoted to premium content, player polls, coach breakdowns, NBA what-ifs with his unique lens. Nah. Stuck chasing shadows, teaming with dusties who drag the energy down. Viewers sense it. Retention tanks. Algos bury him deeper. Look at the bigger play. Kwame's got untapped gold. Imagine him linking with real heavyweights, ex-teammates, analysts with pull, not these off-brand streams that peak at 10K live. He'd dominate niches like NBA Untold Truths or Draft Bust Confessions. But ego or laziness blocks it. He's grinding backwards, defending low-bar collabs like their strategy. Meanwhile, real creators scale by niching hard. Daily film breakdowns for film nerds, trade deadline predictions for gamblers, lifestyle vlogs blending ball life with now. Kwame dabbles everywhere, masters nothing. Add in those faceless lives, dark room, echoey voice, no face cam trust, and it's DOA. Viewers want connection, not ghosts. Anton clocked it perfect, cause he's lived the contrast. Built an empire on controversy plus grind, not handouts. Kwame's wave was a gift horse. He rode it blind, tumbled off. Lesson? Pedigree opens doors, but content closes deals. Without chops, you're just a tall tale fading fast. Jordan knew. History repeats. Jordan was straight up like, nah, this guy's way off. A former top draft pick out here grinding side hustles like that? Come on. I'd have jumped in to supercharge his channel, dropping real knowledge on how to structure it properly, but he stuck copying everyone else instead of tapping into his unique edge and soaring way higher. Anton even offered, "Just hit me up for a coaching call. I'd have shown you the way." Now, that clip someone sent of Kwame firing back? YouTube had already pulled it by the time I tried to watch. Probably got flagged and yanked, though he might have addressed it live. On Anton coaching YouTube success. The man kills it, sure, but it's more than tricks. His real powers, that offline buzz, like Fox News appearances, Dr. Phil spots, and Shade Room viral clips. He's pure polarizing magic, where titles and thumbnails take a backseat to that street cred. Any advice to Kwame would have pushed him to stir the pot, team up with firebrands like Brian McKnight, and work the live event circuit. That's Anton's winning formula. Take Anton Daniels' YouTube game. Long, wordy titles, super basic thumbnails, and straight-up grind mode, like he's always shared. He dances with the algorithm, reacting to it while poking the bear through stuff like fresh and fit beefs or personal drama, keeping the buzz alive. Truth is, it's tough for a guy like Anton to coach others up, cause his wins are one of a kind, not some cookie-cutter blueprint. I've mentored tons of creators to blow up, and Anton's edge? That massive offline glow, from TV spots making him ultra-searchable, plus his controversy dialed to 11. Hard to bottle and hand off. Still, as a social critic, Anton's got bars. The dysfunction he calls out in Black America? Real issues, no cap. The snag hits when folks spot his own hypocrisy sneaking in. Like, he preaches hard, but then, "I love Jesus. I'm Christian first, before Black, before anything. American through and through." That's his line every time. He claims he's Christian first, American before Black. But then word gets out about this agreement with his wife, and folks see right through it. He's not walking his talk. That's the crack in Anton's armor, turning Kwame Brown into a scapegoat for flipping on him, when really Anton stirred the pot himself by hopping on Corey Holcomb's show. He knew full well their clashing vibes would spark drama. No surprise there. If you don't want flip-floppers, don't hand him ammo. I've dealt with my share of turncoats too, even after trying to lift him up. But here's the rub. Kwame's channel size ain't the point. It's Anton dodging his own mess by acting like everyone's wrong for holding him accountable. He roasts Glenn and Cameron, calls out randos daily, yet cries foul when hypocrisy bites back. Chasing Kwame over his own slip-up? Not the sharpest move. And these Black conservatives preaching community accountability? Anton's dodging it here feels like the same old unaccountability he blasts others for. Black conservatives rant about that no accountability vibe in Black liberals and Democrats, but they're knee-deep in it themselves, mirroring the exact same dodges. They sling mud, curse folks out, play filthy, no different from the left. Shoot, the conservative Black right might even edge out worse, because at least the liberal side holds down spots like HBCUs and Black churches, flawed as they are. That's real infrastructure they run. Republicans like me? We vote red, sure, but we've built zilch for the community on that front, no tangible wins, which is ironic when Anton hammers that point himself. He's riding with a crew that, by his own logic, drops zero results for Black folks. These petty back and forths Anton picks over his own slip-ups makes him look weak. He sold himself as God's man, devoted dad, Christ-chasing Christian, but nah, his actions scream otherwise, from that agreement with his wife to post Corey Holcomb threats of knocking dudes out. Social critics like him invite the heat, then flip the script when it burns. After the Holcomb mess, he's out there boasting he'd smash faces, acting anything but the upright Black conservative Christian he claims. Deserves every jab he dishes, yet cries foul when fans turn. That's why online Black conservatives like Brandon Tatum or Anton mirror the liberals they roast, no difference. Black conservatives earn real cred only by showing some balance, owning up when they're dead wrong. Say it straight. I messed up, owned it as a critic, and folks will respect the maturity, maybe even forgive. But nah, Anton attacks Kwame for ditching his fanboy phase, ignoring all the clear receipts proving why the switch makes sense. I ain't buying that excuse. It screams immature, plain and simple. What do y'all think? It's your boy Osh Dude Jackson, back in the mix with another celebrity drunk episode. Big thanks for the love. Smash that bell. We're out. Music.